Good morning. It is World Meditation Day, and I'm just about to start our live meditation for Lilydale Radio. I just need 1 second to get all the bits and bytes going. Okay, I think I did it. Hi. We're going to meditate. It's morning. It's spring. The last episode I did for Lilydale Radio of Normalize Talking to the Dead, we talked about the senses. So today we're going to do a little meditation to awaken the senses this morning. We'll have a little breath work in there, maybe a little movement, and generally just enjoy taking a little time to meditate today before the day really gets started. So find yourself a place to sit. You can also lay down. Laying down is great. I wish I could lay down and do this, but that would be a bit much. And I don't have a camera by the sofa. So I'm sitting. You can lay down, sit somewhere comfortable. What you want to do is make sure that your body has plenty of space to breathe. And whatever clothing you're wearing or whatever is around you is comfortable enough that you've got good ability to inhale and exhale, and that you've got good blood flow through all of your limbs. So as you start to check out your space or find a new spot to sit or relax, those are the two things you want to check for. It's great to find a place that's quiet. You may be able to hear the lawnmower going outside. That's another surefire way of knowing that spring has sprung. So hopefully you can't hear that too much. But find a place in your space that is quiet as possible. And we're going to start to relax. So I'm going to take off my glasses because I'm not going to need them for this experience. So feel free to take yours off too. And just start to settle into your space. I might close my eyes. You're welcome to as well if you feel like it. And just spend a couple more minutes settling in and getting to the right place. And once you feel like your body is settled and you've got a place that you can sit for the next, I don't know, I haven't planned how long this is going to be, 15, 20 minutes at most. Don't worry, we're not going to go all day and all night. Then start to notice your breath. And you don't have to do any special kind of breathing. Just notice how your breath is going in and out of your body. Notice where in your body. Is it coming into your chest, into your belly, somewhere in between? Can you feel any movement in your back as you breathe in? Are you breathing through your mouth or your nose? Just really starting to notice what it feels like to be breathing this morning. And as you start to pay attention to your breath, we're going to slowly change it a little bit. And what we're going to do at first is a relaxing breath. And so relaxing breaths generally help us down-regulate and move into the parasympathetic nervous system, into rest and digest. And the hallmark of a regulating breath is that the exhale is longer than the inhale. So you don't have to necessarily breathe exactly with me. Let your inhales and exhales match whatever feels comfortable for your body. Allow yourself to inhale maybe through the nose. Pretty quickly, get as much air in as you can. And then if you feel comfortable sighing that out, getting all the air out. And then breathe in through your nose if you can. And then a long exhale. So again, you don't have to match mine exactly, but try to make your exhale longer than your inhale. Ready? In and out. We're going to do 3 more like this. Strong inhale. Long exhale. Strong inhale. Long exhale. One more. Strong inhale. And a long exhale. Now take a note of how your body's feeling. And we're going to start going through the senses, starting with our feeling of touch. So we're going to notice where our body is making contact with our physical space. Your feet may touch the floor, your arms, your legs, your back, your butt, your head may be on a pillow. Just notice all the places that your body's touching. The floor, your seat, your bed, wherever you are. And notice how the things in your space are holding you up. Notice that all of your weight is distributed amongst these touch points. And you can completely relax into them. And see if, as you start to relax and release your muscles, you might feel a little more pressure on those points where there's contact with your bed or chair or ground or whatever it is. And just start to notice what it feels like to have your arm on an armrest or your head on a pillow. How do you know it's there? What exactly are you feeling that lets you know that your head is on the pillow or that your feet are on the ground? The sense of pressure, the ground pushing back against your feet. Notice if there's textures or temperature. See if you can find the smallest touch point. Maybe just the edge of your arm on the armrest. And see if you can notice the largest, maybe your whole body against the bed. And see if you can find little places where actually they're not touching, just very close. And how can you tell? So as we tune into our body's ability to feel, we're just trying to notice what exactly we are feeling. Then come back to your breath, extending your next exhale. And then we're going to move into our sense of smell. You may not have any smells around you. If not, you could imagine an enjoyable smell you recently experienced. You know, there's a lot of lilacs around here, and they are just a delight. Let's see if there's anything as you inhale, with one of those strong inhales, any smells coming to you. See if you can identify those smells and notice what it is they remind you of, where they could be coming from. If you're remembering a smell, notice how it makes you feel. Smells have such a strong connection with our emotions that they can have a really powerful effect on us. And on your next long exhale, we're going to shift into our ears. So you can, of course, hear the sound of my voice. And take a moment to see what other sounds are inhabiting your space. Maybe ones that you've noticed this whole time, like me and the lawnmower, or ones that you're just now able to notice as you're quieting and paying attention. Perhaps there's a fan in your room or some birds chirping. I'm going to be quiet for a moment so you can tune into your space and notice what it is you have around you. Each new sound, tuning into it, really hearing it, and then letting it go and seeing if you can find another sound. If there are sounds that maybe aren't super relaxing for you, you can sort of turn them down. Just move your attention away from them, focusing instead on the sound of the breeze or the sound of my voice. Knowing that if other sounds come up throughout the meditation, you can always do the same thing, turn them down. Let your brain know you don't need to hear that lawnmower anymore, and focus your attention instead on another one of your senses or just the sound of my voice. So on your next deep exhale, we're going to move to the sense of taste. And you can notice if there's any lingering taste for you, if you've already had breakfast or you're drinking your coffee. And if not, you can remember something you tasted that was delicious lately. Remembering what it felt like, how it was you knew that thing was delicious. Spending a moment remembering what it is like to have a strong taste, especially one you like, and how it makes you feel and how it connects you to your body. And on your next deep exhale, we're going to move to the sense of sight. You don't have to open your eyes for this if they're closed, because often we can see things on the backs of our eyelids when our eyes are closed. And it can be a lot different than seeing with our eyes open, right? We have no real visual stimulus coming in, but there's still colors and shapes and movement happening in our eyes. So take a few moments just to see what it is you see with your eyes closed. Noticing whatever's there for you, if it moves, if it changes, what it reminds you of. Taking a moment to marvel at our eyes, how they're seeing through our eyelids a little bit, how the neurons there just sometimes kind of hold images. You know, when you open your eyes and then close them again, there's a lot of that kind of activity. And just noticing what it is that is coming into your eyes. And on your next deep exhale, we're going to move to our 3 internal senses. So take another one of those strong inhales and long exhales. And we're going to move into the center of our ears, to our vestibular center, to our balance sense. For this, I want you to slowly just move a little bit side to side, or front to back. Making sure your head is moving, especially. And notice how it is you can tell you're moving. The feeling of your muscles, the feeling of how your body's moving against the chair or your bed. And then notice if away from those external physical senses, you can go internally to that vestibular center in your ears. There's one on each side. And feel how they change. You might actually want to focus on one side and feel it moving as you are gently moving back and forth. And knowing that this is how our body senses our movement and stays in balance. Just noticing if you can ever so subtly feel that feeling. If you're moving side to side, you could try moving front to back instead. Or vice versa. On your next long exhale and strong inhale, we're going to move to our sense of proprioception. All right, this is our understanding of how our body is placed in space and how our body is separate from our environment. So where our body ends. So see if you can take in your whole body into your attention at one time, noticing if you can feel the bounds of your skin, taking your entire being into your awareness, seeing what it feels like to take a whole body into your attention, into your focus, and then allow that attention to expand a little bit outside of your body. And notice how it feels to be aware of something that's not quite connected to your body, that you don't maybe have your physical sense of proprioception for. And then move your attention back into the body, fully inside it, maybe towards your heart or the core of your upper body. And then move it outwards, back towards the bounds of your skin. And again, a little bit outside. And then maybe in a whole bubble around your body. Just noticing how that sense of self can expand and then move back internally. So with your whole presence moved back inside your body, your next long exhale and strong inhale, we're going to go through the last sense, interoception. So now we're just going to take a few moments to see what sensations and feelings are coming up in our body. You might feel temperature, you might have pains, you might feel hunger or thirst or having to go to the bathroom, soreness. You should also be able to feel your body breathing, which is part of interoception. So we've sort of started on this sense a while back, but now we're really going to focus on it. Allowing whatever comes up to enter your awareness. Let your body know you're listening. Even if it's something uncomfortable, if you're feeling aches or pains, just let your body know you hear it. And then see you move on. And we want to settle into the feeling of our heart beating. So maybe between your breaths, see if you can pick the beat of your heart You might want to put your hand on your chest or on a pulse point so you can really feel it. So here I'm using my sense of touch to feel my pulse. And so I sort of can pick up the beat, and then when I take away my hand, see if I can still focus on the feeling of my heart beating, feeling it from the inside instead of the outside. Taking in that wonder of all 8 senses. So on your next long exhale, strong inhale, we're going to start to come back to the regular world and our days ahead. We're going to do this very slowly. You still don't need to open your eyes, keep them closed, and instead just start to open and close your fists, your hands, letting your fingers move. And as you do that, we're going to switch our breath to an activating breath. So instead of focusing on our exhale, we're going to focus on our inhale. So now we're going to do a long inhale first, again through the nose, with a short and strong exhale. So keeping the strong inhale with a short exhale, about the same length. So now you can start circling your wrists around, maybe circling your feet around if you have access to that too. Keeping that strong inhale and short exhale. Keeping moving. You might even want to extend the movement to your whole arms, allowing them to make small circles. Moving your feet, you can sort of windshield wiper them to the side. Keeping our strong inhale, short exhale. And if you're, keep that breath, that activating breath going. You may want to sit up and move your torso, keeping that strong inhale, short exhale, allowing your whole body to get a little bit of movement, bending your knees. And when you feel like you've fully awakened your body, we're going to do 3 quick activating breaths with short, strong inhales and short exhales. It sounds like this. 2 strong inhales through the nose and 1 short exhale through the mouth. All right, so you can do that with me. You can do it at your own pace. We're going to do 3. So 2 short in, 1 strong out. 1 more. Let's just do 1 more. All right, with that, I hope you are awake and alive, feeling in tune with your body and in tune with your senses. I enjoyed meditating with you today. And there's going to be a bunch more meditations here on Lilydale Radio. So feel free to check in through our YouTube or our Facebook throughout the day and catch a few more meditations. We'll all have different types and styles. And enjoy your official World Meditation Day. Talk to you later. Bye.